Yo, what's good? It's your man, 100 Grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. The Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets are all about the legacies of Nikola Jokic and Anthony Davis. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button for me, hit subscribe and the bell for notifications. Yo, it is interesting to look at two superstars who couldn't be more different than one another, both be at a crossroads of their legacies. To win means to stamp and certify first ballot Hall of Fame, greatest of all time to do it. That all the doubts, all the naysayers, all the little critique points that everyone has been making throughout their careers are now void if they win this NBA series, if they advance to the NBA Finals. Anthony Davis, the epitome of inconsistency and unreliability. Mr. Glass himself, getting injured seemingly almost every time he hits the floor. Every time that he gets bumped, bruised, swiped, kicked, tripped, bumped, knocked down, nudged, scraped, scratched, seems to go down for 1 to 2 games at least. And Nikola Jokic, slow-mo himself, moving at the pace of time, the tortoise in the hair. He should have a tattoo of a tortoise, just right on his leg. The man couldn't speed up if he wanted to, and just absolutely dominates. It doesn't matter who he faces, when he faces them, how he faces them. He dominates. He doesn't get rushed, doesn't get sped up. His jump shot takes 20 minutes, and everyone still can't seem to block it because he shoots it sky high over his head. He's always looking to make the right play, swing a pass, see the open court. And it doesn't seem to matter where he is on the court. He is literally the epitome of efficiency. These two are the superstars who will lead their teams in this playoff series. You see, when we look at their legacies, we're looking at there couldn't be more of a polarizing contrast to every critique that everyone has ever had about them. That each of these two players facing one another embodies everything that everyone has probably critiqued them about. Nikola Jokic, you're not athletic enough. You don't have the ability to get your team all the way to the top. Anthony Davis already has. Matter of fact, he went through you to do it 3 years ago. He's more athletic. He's able to finish above the rim. He can defend the rim at a high level. An amazing, one of the greatest defensive big men we've ever seen. Nikola Jokic is still learning to spell defense. Now, Anthony Davis, super athletic, incredible talent, and yet as unreliable as can be. While Nikola Jokic is there every single game. Even when he's not playing, it's because they wanted to rest him. He could have played. Nikola Jokic doesn't need to jump high, doesn't need to move fast. He's just always is in the right place at the right time. Anthony Davis seems to always be in the wrong place at the right time, whether he's getting bumped by Kayvon Looney or tripped and knocked to the ground by Draymond Green. Anthony Davis never seems to be in the right place at the right time in order to stay healthy and be there for his team. And yet Nikola Jokic, as a result of his consistency, has been able to reach that MVP height that Anthony Davis never seems to be able to get to. In fact, Nikola Jokic has done it twice. He's done it twice simply because he just shows up and is great night in and night out. You see, if Anthony Davis can outplay a 2-time league MVP, so one of the greatest offensive forces since Stephen Curry and LeBron James, we're going to have to begin to look at him differently. Yeah, he gets injured all the time. Who cares? He's back in the finals again. Yeah, he's brittle and he gets injured. He seems a bit frail. Who cares? When he can outplay an MVP, a 2-time MVP, in the conference finals when you need him the most, It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. You see, if Anthony Davis can do this, and this time he's not going to have Dwight Howard. He's not going to have that bruiser, that physical defensive specimen who also has a great defensive acumen as a big man in the NBA. He's not going to have that there. It's going to be on him. Nobody else. They don't have really another option for Nikola Jokic. LeBron will see him a little bit, but that's about it. It's Anthony Davis or bust for the Los Angeles Lakers. And if he can outplay Nikola Jokic, much like Hakeem Olajuwon outplayed David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Shaquille O'Neal and went through all the great bigs of his era to get championships, we have nothing to say to him anymore. It doesn't matter. He can get injured next season for the rest of his career and retire early. He is stamped. He's validated. But now we flip the script to the other side. If Nikola Jokic can outplay Anthony Davis, who once again is everything that he's not, the amazing defensive player that Anthony Davis is, if he is able to go through him, if he is able to continue to finish over him, despite his length and athleticism and defensive IQ and great hands and footwork and being in the prime of his athletic and physical career, if Nikola Jokic can go through Anthony Davis to elevate his team, to outsmart LeBron James, even though he's on one leg, and be able to elevate this team, Nikola Jokic is stamped. Two-time MVP is validated. He is now in the finals. And for me, he's probably right outside the top 20 of greatest of all time. Shoot, I might even put him ahead of Charles Barkley if he can get past Anthony Davis. But as always, what do y'all think? Whose legacy has the most to gain by winning this series between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers? Nikola Jokic or Anthony Davis? Holla at me in the comments section. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And I'm going to get at y'all next time. Peace.